What?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this, von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
These characters are all horrifying.
No, Louis.
Well, like the
I have
3D
no intention
modeling
of beating
and
you
lip
up,
syncing is like 50-50, but it's
There
got
are
some
more
fun gameplay.
Persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
Never trust a bald man in video games. It's just like
but
rule
you
number
will tell
one.
me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few
He's got a
more
face
minutes
like an
and my
alien.
concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational and open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time.
They're British,
Where
but they're
is
in-game they're French.
Al-Azif.
Let me do this. Trust me.
Alright, so you get a choice. You can either trust your mom, or you can act. And, like, jump him.
Well, I think you should act her.
Okay. I agree. Because I did the opposite in my playthrough, and I would like to see what happens.
Oh, there it goes.
That is actually substantially different than what happened for
For
me.
God's sake, Louis. I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the
That's just a
situation,
facial
Mother.
laceration, no big deal.
It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. You know, can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case.
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive.
Well,
How
is he
many
dead?
times
We shot
must
him in
I
the
tell
stomach.
you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You must
Maybe it was a
never
uranium
put
bullet or
life
something.
On the line for me.
So I think
You're
your character's
much more
gonna have that
important
scar for
than
like
you
the
could
rest of the
ever
game.
Imagine. Right. Let's go now.
But it actually gives him some character. Before that, he looks like his face is like a triangle.
What happens when you trust her?
You draw him over, and then your mom breaks out of the cuffs and threatens to shoot him. Oh, behind the computer.
Stop going on my age. No! Stop!
Just a.
Ow.
Are you okay? Classic little cat break. Oh no. Did you hit your knee?
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bump.
This is gonna pause it for a second while we deal with this cat situation. Here, you get out from under the desk. I'll climb under there.
No, you can't.
That's also true, but I thought I would make the gesture at least.
Come out. I don't know why these cats want to be behind the computer. Ruka, get out. Why are you behind the computer? I can't get him.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta, you know, use some honey instead of some vinegar. The cats have been very poorly behaved for like 2 days.
Get out.
They think they own the place, when really we're all renters. Bolt them in.
Oh my god, I thought I broke my knee.
Yeah, I was actually concerned. Oh my god, it's so red.
Oh, it hurts so bad. I thought I dislocated my knee.
It looked like you split your kneecap or something.
Like,
Oh my god.
Could I have tissue?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It hurts so bad. Oh. Oh my god. It was right in between the two joints.
Yeah.
And it was like a corner of like PS4. And like, I'm pretty sure what happened was like the joint between two bones got like split for a second. And it hurt really bad.
You know in Mortal Kombat when they show like the leg breaking? That was like you when you need the PS4. Alright. So now it's like, it's a month later.
Its trail on your own, didn't you?
And then this guy, the guy we were talking about, his mom is missing at this mysterious island. We're literally like 5 minutes in, chat. So if you're getting in now, you're getting in on the ground floor.
Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island. The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be
I
able
don't
to
understand
imagine,
what's happening.
it was not the host
So
himself who invited
this
me.
guy and his mom are like supernatural researchers,
Oh, how
detectives.
very amusing.
And then his
Perhaps
mom
we have
came
some common
here
interests, Your
and went
Eminence.
missing, and
Is
they're
this
throwing
your
like a
first
party
time at
here,
one
so
of
he
Lord
got
Walter's
invited and he's gonna try to
legendary
be at the party, but also figure out what happened to his mom.
But as I'm doing some business with Sarhon, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't
Am
wait
I
for all the
Sherlock Holmes?
festivities.
Yeah,
to
you're
begin.
basically Sherlock
And
Holmes.
you, good sir, what brings you here?
So you get the choice, like, and most of the conversations actually matter. So you can like choose to lie and say like you're here because of business, which might not be a literal lie, but anyway. Or you can say for personal reasons and like you prefer not to disclose. And then throughout the game you get, it's like an RPG kind of, and you can spec into different conversational techniques, like, you know, misdirecting people, or, you know, you're bilingual or multilingual, so you can translate things and it gives you more clues to solve the case and stuff like that.
Who's the Lord Baltimore?
Lord Mortimer is the guy who owns this island, and castle, and he's the guy who invited you here.
Well, then business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. Adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
But it's a party.
Right. I
Yeah.
doubt that you came here to.
But
look
the
for
people
your
that come to the party are all like
Anyway,
super
consider
rich and
yourself
influential
fortunate, young
and,
man,
you know,
because
politicians
there are
and stuff like
many
that.
who dream
So
of
it's kind of like a
simply one
secret
day setting
Illuminati
foot
sort
on
of
this
situation.
island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
You'd probably recognize by the scar, but
Turn the question back.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A
She rode
a
that
duchess?
little county
I wonder
boat
if
with
all
that
the
dress.
guests here are this prestigious.
the dress is
I
one of
know.
the more
Would've gone for a
ridiculous
better
things
suit.
about this game. This is also up there.
All right.
What the hell's happening? Dr. Jekyll?
Ah!
Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Why is she holding her broken
Right.
arm like that?
Just one thing.
Maybe
left
it's
to do.
gonna turn into a gun or something.
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted
Her
you.
eyes.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Oh my god, he's dying!
Do I still have my wallet?
He's all fucked up.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
Does he look all right?
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep
That'll
it.
do it.
Are you better?
I'm fine.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Is it puking blood or is it just
Wait, why
coming
don't-
down
why don't
from
you just go
nose?
on
I think it's from his nose, but it's like a liter of
Okay.
blood.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
Just a little dab. That'll... Am I bleeding?
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Looks like an Andrew WK album cover.
So is he
Crazy
tripping or is
what?
he...
This can't be real. The Duchess arrived
is
with
he?
me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, nobody
What's
knows,
happening
right?
to me, for God's sake.
Oh.
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
What?
I'm gonna crank up the mouse sensitivity.
I don't think he saved it. How about the mouse itself? See if it's all the way up.
Like this button?
No.
I don't know, this button.
No. Yeah, it's all the way up.
Yeah, the mouse sensitivity in this game is weird. I used controller and it was okay, but... So it's a lot like that
You
Sherlock...
can just bring it to 100%. It was 89%.
Yeah. It's a lot like that Sherlock Holmes game that we both played.
Okay.
You walk around like looking for clues, and they give you other options, and it's kind of like, you know, the more you explore, the more information you get, but you could also just more or less like sprint through it if you want to.
There was a thing on the
Louis,
ground.
during
Yeah,
the
I have to
trip,
wait for
had
after the
something I
cutscene,
wanted
I
to
think.
ask you.
So this
What
is
did
like a
happen to
tutorial
our
for the
intake
conversation.
Yes, Duchess?
So I'm gonna
I'm not
let
sure
you
if
make the
remember,
decisions.
but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
What
So
the hell?
You can choose, like, do you want to be a diplomat, which is like a talented conversationalist, an occultist who is like, well, I mean, it says it there, but they're intelligent in like science and the arts, but they're like a manipulator, or a detective, which is I guess investigation.
How is vigilance gonna do anything about it?
Vigilance is like, I think it allows you
Psychology.
to notice details. So you'll be like, oh, the one of the buttons on your jacket is different, or something like that.
Let's go detective.
Okay.
Did you go detective?
I did diplomat, so
I
it'll be
knew it.
different. So I'm trying to think of like what, by leveling up these skills, you get different opportunities throughout the game.
Questioning.
Questioning.
The top one.
This is a good one to unlock, but it's already level 1. So like these being level 1 means they're already unlocked.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you could spend points on something in a different tree, and with 3 points we could hit something else to level 1.
What's the bottom one?
This is like
The one that's like halfway there.
this one.
Yeah.
Manipulation. I've never used it. I don't know what this one is, but it is close to leveling up.
How about the bank one?
Bank. This
It
one.
looks like a bank symbol.
This one's politics, which could be good because you're at a dinner full of like diplomats. Etiquette, conviction, diversion, linguistics, subterfuges. This one actually seems very useful because there's like a lot of lockpicking options. Science, erudition. It's up to you though.
Let's go picking the lock.
Okay.
Well, over the last few years, I solved a number of crime cases.
A
Like
number
the
of
Chauffeur
crime
Bourget,
cases.
For example.
That's what we
Thieves
call
that
them.
torture their victims with burning embers.
Charming.
Embers.
How did you catch them?
Embers?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of
What
two
are they
people.
looking at?
Yeah,
Call me Emily.
the eyes
Fine.
and the mouths are not
Tell me.
100%.
I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any
It's
chance.
mostly the eyes
Wait,
that's
Louis,
freaking me out.
We've already met. You do remember
The
me,
Studio
don't you?
Focus, didn't they make something like this?
I mean, they made the Sherlock Holmes game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she's like, you do remember me, so you can lie to her and tell her you remember, or you can be truthful to her and tell her you don't remember.
Let's go, not at all sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your
Ew,
face.
I don't like his
Well, I
voice.
must say,
Is-
you make up for yourself.
I wish
rather
they just let him
completely.
speak in a French
Please
accent,
Stop torturing me.
because
I'm
he's supposed to be
completely
French,
at your
but
mercy.
instead he comes across like he
Where
works
have
at
we met?
like the grocery
4
store.
years ago in London,
Excuse me, madam, I'm sure
sorry.
you're
I
with your
don't remember.
beauty.
in the office of
It
William
reminds me
Herbert.
of
Remember?
The Room a
No.
little bit.
I am so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's
She didn't
drop
do it.
Louis. It doesn't matter.
She did
Right,
it.
time to go to the manor.
Okay, so if you know in like Until Dawn, you'll have these moments where there's like a quick time event. You sort of get the same thing here. Is like if you have the right skill set, you can look and be like, "Oh, what's up?" You can look at one of these
Yeah,
two.
look at it right now. The time is going.
You only get one though, so
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
And then, like, when you do that, you learn about somebody's personality. And that helps you converse with them better in the future.
Emily, please excuse
So
my
you know that
insistence,
she's
but
like,
you
if you
still
bring
haven't
logic
answered
to her,
about my mother.
she's immune.
Do you know
so you
her?
can't trick
You'll
her.
see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
So then his vision might be telling the future or what?
Yeah, exactly. And now you can start grabbing this stuff that was back here. So, like, this is royal jelly. I don't know how you use them. On the controller, it's the
Is this
D-pad.
Space
Space
bar?
is like open up your inventory.
Yeah.
So like royal jelly is like when you converse, you use these effort points, and then this replenishes 2 of them.
Okay.
But you don't need to remember it like too closely.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
And then there was another one right here.
It's another royal jelly.
Yeah, more royal jelly. I think there's like a puzzle over here, but first we have to talk to this guy.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
But she disappeared in this manner, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like she hasn't been
How-
seen on this island in a while.
Well then, like, how can they not find his mother in this tiny island?
I guess she's maybe she doesn't want to be found.
You must be Sarah. Okay. Where is Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor.
Yo,
Sir
Nylon
Hole
Intruder, thank you for the
insists on welcoming
subscription.
you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned
And the
about finding her.
Tomo ribbon.
Who is Sir Home?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's.
So I'm not
Please, rest assured, sir. It
Sherlock
won't
Holmes,
take us
but there is
long
a Sherlock
to find
Holmes?
your revered mother.
You're like just
Indeed,
your
we are
character is
searching the
similar to
caves
Sherlock
again
Holmes.
because lights were seen
then
at
there's
the wharf
another
just
Holmes.
last night.
Yeah,
Where
but
we
that's
are
not
now-
Sherlock Holmes.
Indeed, sir.
That's
According to
Lord
our
Holm
information,
or Sir
lights
Holm or
were
something.
seen in the middle of the night, sir.
That's
After
just a dude?
verification,
Yeah.
none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
So because of what we spec'd into, we have like another
Did
option for
anyone
a
see
skill.
anything else?
Oh
Unfortunately
no!
not, sir.
What did you do?
Only
You
lights
used
were
the left
seen by
mouse button
servants
to
of the
skip the
manor.
tutorial, and then it
At
also
that
clicked
time,
on the
all the guests
the
were
dialogue
asleep,
option.
and no one seems to have noticed
you
anything
ruined
at
it.
all. We seem to have found an
Is a
object
controller
that would
plugged into the
appear to
computer?
belong to Sir's mother.
It'll be so
A
much easier.
handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to
Oh,
find
thank
out
you.
what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Alright, so basically, this guy's like, hey, I found a handkerchief that belongs to your mom, but I have to give it to my boss, and we can be like, nah. Give it to me instead.
Okay.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much too prepared in order to welcome all the guests.
Be my guest. Na, 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 na,
It is indeed your handkerchief, mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
You said there is a puzzle on the back.
Yeah, yeah. So we can learn a little bit more if we go this way. Also, is there like brightness? Nah. Alright. So if we go down here, there's like... You hear like... Ting? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's this thing down
The
here.
drachma.
So this is just a coin. Like, I don't think it does anything for us. More royal jelly. And then there's like...
This game is so freaky.
His eyes are like...
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard.
Oh my
It's different from the
god.
rest.
Rip up the
Whoa!
floorboard.
So I didn't have this option because my dude was weak. I had to go, like, solve a puzzle. But because your dude is strong, you can just rip it up if you want.
Why is my dude so strong?
Because, like, the detective class that you took has built-in agility points, I guess. My dude
Rip
is...
it off.
Yeah, like, it saves me some time.
It had like a huge crack. How hard could it be?
There we go.
Well, as you can see, this guy's very strong.
There's a book and also a bag.
Mostly a
The
bag, and there's a
Mysterium
book on top of it.
Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from
Mother
what I
used
can
to
see,
read passages
it's
of
the
it
same
to
one
me
as
all the
hers.
time.
For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
What happened to the voice actor?
Just put that back there, and so when you get books, like every day is a new quest, and when you get books, you can read them for skill points every day.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Pepper. Take the bag.
You're gonna take the whole bag?
Of course, why not?
What if your mom needs the food to survive on the island?
Well, then she will come out, and we'll find her.
This is why I thought it'd be fun for us to play it together. Because for me, I was like, I took the key, and then I left the bag. Because I was like, she might need this food. For you, you're like, let's go.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Well, I'll take the whole bag, and if I don't,
Crying out
did you
loud.
see my dude?
Why did you
He
hide
ripped that
supplies in the middle
board
of
off.
nowhere, Mother?
How's that old grandma gonna
What's
rip that
going
board
on
off?
here? You
Well, she's gonna
obviously
use
feel like
this
you're in
thing
danger.
right here. There's
What
another
thing?
board, and then like lean on it. So because there is a key, I think we can go in here.
Open the gate. Duh.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Fucking dumb shit. Use the key.
There we are.
And then in here, I think there's like more clues, but there's also more consumables. The consumables are actually pretty important. I think, at least.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of
Just
it's
leave that
telling me anything
empty gun
useful.
case hanging out there for no reason. More royal jelly.
Yeah, and there's.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Uh-huh.
It's the black powder,
What
is
have
it
we
not?
here?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
It's the
cannon
same
powder.
black powder.
So we don't have the ability to know what it is, really?
It's a cannon powder, dude. What do you think it is?
I don't know what the
It will
person who
blow
left this
shit
barrel
up.
like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through
So you get 4 amber fragments, you get 1 more skill point.
a
Or
lot of
effort
trouble
point.
to arm themselves.
I think that's it. But if you hear tick, you let me know.
I gotta bring the sound up then.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
A sack of seeds.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched
I'm
this
actually
for a good long
surprised
time.
that they actually put all the voice acting in here.
Let's see what's
Yeah.
hidden inside.
What the heck is find a clue?
So it uses, because it's difficult, it uses 3 of our effort points. But because we have royal jelly, we can probably afford it.
What happens when you examine the letters one at a time?
Let's
The time runs out?
I don't know, actually. I mean, we could read all the letters, I guess.
The envelope has ideograms on it.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oh, okay,
I
well,
haven't the slightest idea what it says.
You can show it to me.
See if oh,
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
oh, incredible. This one might be interesting because this guy is at the dinner.
Okay.
So I didn't do this in my playthrough.
This
So
envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Oh,
I know this name.
doesn't ring a
Sounds
bell.
familiar. Pashi. No. Can't seem
No.
to place it.
Well, how about to Mr. HB?
De la Bath.
Address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Someone should buy him a internet connection. Anything else?
I mean, it's pretty short, so why not just go through all of them?
Probably a Dutchman.
There you go.
I could have told you that. Oh,
We can't use it, right?
correct.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. It's too badly written. I can't make out
Too
the
badly
address.
written.
What?
Oh,
The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me. It's about time the order sent some envoys there.
I think we did.
are we the order?
Yeah.
What does the order do?
Like investigate paranormal stuff. You know, like ghosts and curses and stuff. It's up to you if you want to do this one.
Sure, we try it.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you
Dauchois?
writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter.
This is
So-
a felony.
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets. Always more secrets. You never talk
Why
to
is he
anyone
so
using
pissed
language
off
like
at his mom?
that. Something's going on here.
My mom keeps
Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Godoy. Yes, I remember. Oh,
The, I guess, politician.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we
Feels
meet
like
to talk about it soon,
ASMR.
Mother. I
He's
don't know what
whispering
you've
inside
gotten
of my
yourself into this
eardrum.
time, but I'll
Godoy,
bet you've got a
Godoy.
lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters.
I'm
reassuring
gonna
whoever
use
might be
one
interested
royal
that
jelly
She's having a fabulous time here.
so we can
So odd.
use skills in
So
the
very
next
odd.
section if we have to.
And that's not even all.
When does that recover?
Every night. Every time you sleep, it recovers, basically.
Okay.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
He's got quite the walk.
It's the Game of Thrones door.
And the doors just slide open, like at the supermarket.
Uh-oh.
Mom?
He got no nipples.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I
Not
do
your
for you,
son.
Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I
For
was
the
supposed
longest
to
time when I
hand her a
played, I
very
was trying to
important
figure out if he was
envelope,
wearing really thin
but I
gloves
haven't seen her.
or his hands were just
Only
super
Mother
wrinkly.
told me why she was coming here.
Cat
Anyway,
Connor.
I ought to
Thank you
take
for
the
the
envelope.
subscription.
It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
So Confrontation is like a conversational boss battle.
Okay.
And you get like 4 things to say. The last one is the most important, but this is like how many mistakes you can make and still be okay.
Okay.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yes, she's been here for several weeks now.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only
You
knew
catch him in a lie, you can do a
your
visceral
mother in
attack.
the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is commendable. But as we work together on a daily basis, it is surely just an
Whoa.
oversight.
Most certainly.
He's conducting the orchestra.
You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We cannot do any of the bottom
Yeah,
ones?
the bottom ones are locked for us.
Professional secret, sorry.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I
He
expect
said my son, not
nothing
monsieur.
less from you. Discretion.
We don't speak
and
to turtles
secrecy
in
are
the Golden
both
Order.
pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
all the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can
Once he
always
starts
leave
pacing,
your
you know you
envelope
got
with
him.
me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt
Who
with her
says
in
that?
person.
I
and that
hesitate.
has always been successful.
hesitate.
Do you think I should give it to you?
It depends on what it contains.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust
Yo,
me, or
let's go.
if I can keep a secret,
If you
I would
question
answer
him?
yes, absolutely.
Oh, look at he's so vulnerable.
In truth, it all
He's ready
depends
for a
on the nature
backstab.
of the contents of your letter.
Use your EX
It is a
attack.
list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so in the last step, you have to get it right or you lose.
Okay.
And if you get it wrong, actually you repeat until you run out of mistakes. So we have like all the mistakes right now.
What do you mean we have all the mistakes?
Like we can make 3 mistakes. But one of these has to be
Ah.
right, I assume.
Okay, no worries.
I
mean,
swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one.
No worries,
but
seems
my
like a
mother
little
shall cast her
casual,
gaze
right?
Upon your
But-
letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop
why
it.
would I say no?
I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Riche. Your mother and I
It was
are
so
organizing the
easy.
escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services
Why
of
did
your
they pronounce things so
available
weirdly?
to us by
Well, it's so weird that like
ordinance
the Italian guy
safe
speaks
passage across
in an
the
Italian
borders.
accent, English lady speaks in
Even if she
an
does
English
not share
accent.
all her
Main
convictions,
character just goes,
She
"Hello."
always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud.
Hey,
of your
y'all.
son.
My name is
He only
Louis de
for her
Richet.
sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke.
We'll just open it right
It
in front of
includes a
you.
list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her. That time
Oh,
is
his
short.
neck is panting!
Well played. I'll decide later. when I'm
well
alone whether to
played,
look at
Louis.
what it contains.
What the fuck?